He's here. Om Gyan Timiram Dasya Gyananjana Chakshurumritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Gauri Chandraya Radhikaye Sadadani Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Anarpitam Charinchirat Karunyavatina Kalau Samarpaitam Unnata Jarasam Swabhakti Vishniyam Haripura Sundar Duti Kadamba Sandikita Sada Hriday Kandreshu Sfuratavai Sachilandana He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopeshe Gopikanta Radhakanta Namostate Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Bhaktya Vihinaya Parada Lakshya Shiptasya Kamadikarangamadde Kripamayi Tam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaurvrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Good. Thanks to the dear host.
Haribo.
Haripriya, Charu and
Chandrakant, maybe outside.
No, he's inside.
Inside.
okay.
I don't know.
First time in your house. Thank you so much for hosting the program. And there are two ways of doing housewarming. One is by doing yajna, and other is by harikatha. This is also kind. So kirtan and harikatha. Actually, Srila Bharati Goswami Maharaj used to say that although people, especially in India, they believe more in performing yajnas, considering this is the inauguration, which is in one sense okay. But he said, if anyone fully believes that by chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is everything, then a person has staunch nishtha, faith in the holy name. Shraddha Shabde Vishwas Kahe Sudhir Nishchay Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krittave. The definition of Shraddha is the firm conviction that just by performing Krishna Bhakti, I have accomplished everything. No other rituals are required, no other ceremonies are required. Harinam is everything. But because we don't have that much faith, we are trying our best to develop that faith. And it takes life, births to come to this point. This is the definition of Shraddha, the first level. And most devotees, they think They already crossed the Anarth Nivritti, means getting rid of unwanted desires. It is so difficult to even come on the first step, which is Shraddha. Because as the definition of Shraddha described, Shraddha Shabde Viswas Kahe, complete faith and conviction that just by after performing Krishna Bhakti, I have accomplished or I am performing every other rituals. You know, staunch faith. And Krishna Bhakti here means congregational chanting. You know, Kirtan. Who is the best Kirtaniya? I mean, there are many.
Sukadeva Goswami.
Yes. Maharaj used to say that. Shukdev Goswami is the best Kirtaniya. Oh, was he singing? Yes.
Bhagavatam.
He was singing Krishna Katha. Srimad Bhagavatam. He was singing that in shlokas. Parrot always sings. Parrot don't speak. And who is Shukdev Goswami? It's parrot. It's parrot of Radharani. Therefore Shiva is saying, Aham vetmi Shuk vetmi. Vyas veti na vetiva. Shiva Mahadev is saying, I know the purpose of Bhagavatam. Shukdev knows. But Vyas knows or he don't know, I am not sure. Come on. Vyasadeva is the one who wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. He is the one who wrote this. But Shiva, from his realization, from his perspective, he is saying, I doubt. Because just by writing Bhagavatam, you understood Bhagavatam, that's not, there is no surety. But Shukdev, Aham Vetmi, I know. And Shukdev knows. That's for sure. Because who is Mahadev and Shukdev? They are Ashya Jatiya. Means they are subject of worship. Whereas Vyasadeva is Shaktavesh Avatar. Vishay Jatiya. Is one of the Shaktavesh Avatar of Krishna. Who knows better Krishna? Even Krishna himself we don't know better. Radharani knows Krishna better. Yeah. That's why Shuk, parrot, has tadatme with Radharani. Tadatme means oneness. If you put an iron bar in fire for one day, that iron bar also adopts the nature of fire. That's called tadatme, oneness. So Shukdev Goswami being the pet parrot of Radharani, he develops the tadatme, the oneness, because always sitting on the hands of Radharani, and Radharani is feeding pomegranate seeds to that parrot. And also training parrot. Pathe Shari Shukanam. Radharani is teaching Shuk and Sari. Shuk means parrot, Sari means female parrot. What Radharani is teaching them? Not to just speak whatever you want. Radharani is teaching Shukdev Goswami to speak about Krishna. So parrot got this training from Radharani, direct from Radharani. So Shukdev Goswami is the best Kirtani. He is singing Srimad Bhagavatam. And in that singing Srimad Bhagavatam, in the 9th canto, Shukdev Goswami also speaking Ram Leela. Actually, first he just uttered one verse and he said Ram Leela is over. Ram Katha is over. Just one verse. Guru Arthe Tattam Rajyam. Means on the order of Vyasadeva, on the order of Dashrath Maharaj, Ram, he spent his exile in forest for 14 years. Sita got kidnapped there and he made a bridge. He came to Lanka, killed Ravan and came back to Ayodhya. That's all Ram Leela. I'm done. I'm done. And Parikshit is just looking at him. What? I heard Ram Leela is in detail, and you just finish in one shloka. Shukdev Goswami said, if I start elaborating on Ram Leela, it's going to take days and days and days, and you have only 7 days left. But at the point of 9th canto, I don't know, maybe 2 days left, 3 days left. So can't elaborate on that. So just essence of Ram Katha in Srimad Bhagavatam also. The glories of Shri Ram. The beginning of Ramayana, where Dashrath Maharaj, Dashrath means one whose glories was in all 10 directions. Very powerful king. Indra, the king of Swarga, who used to invite Dashrath Maharaj, come, we're going to have nice time together. Imagine how powerful is the king. So sometimes demigods, not sometimes, many times, they seek help from the kings of this planet to come and help them to fight against demons. There are many examples, like Yayati Maharaj, Muchkunda Maharaj in Bhagavatam, and Dashrath Maharaj also. Even on the point of any scriptural debate, demigods get confused how to reconcile the words of the Lord. Bhagavad Gita. In the middle of all demigods and with their Gurudev, Brahaspati, who's very sharp and intellectual, they're discussing, we don't understand this verse from Bhagavad Gita. How can Krishna can say this? Api ches suduracharo bhajte mama. If a person, if a devotee, one pointed worshipping me, if he do any abominable act, still consider him as sadhu. It's so difficult to digest. How we consider that person as sadhu? Krishna said, because I am ordering this. Because I am very possessive about my sadhus. I am very possessive about my devotees. And many further details. I am not going to that. So demigods got confused what to do. And they sent one chariot for Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. With such loving, warm welcome, they put Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur on the chariot, and from the earth he went to Swarga. And then he gave the commentaries. And everyone was so shocked to hear this. So in terms of Shastras, or even fights against the demons, they're seeking help from the kings of the earth. So Dashrath Maharaj was also very famous and powerful king. Indra used to send what? A vehicle. So like if you're hosting me at home, you have to send your vehicle. I mean, if you arrange with someone, that's also good. Nilamri brought me here. But that means some arrangements have to be done. So Indra used to send a vahan, a chariot. And Dashrath Maharaj sitting on the chariot, going to Swarga. And Indra used to make Dashrath Maharaj sit next to him. Because Indra means the king of demigods, and Dashrath means you are king of the earth. So both kings together makes the same status.
What did Bhaktivinoda, how did he reconcile that?
So that's another course for us.
You brought it up.
I just want to touch this point that how demigods, they also need help from the sadhus and from the kings. Some other time. So, what I was saying? So, Indra, giving so much regard to Dashrath Maharaj. And the first thing when someone walks in, or regard, respect, is offering a garland. Indra used to offer him a garland of special flowers which are only present in Swarga. It's called Parijat flowers. Very beautiful. Parijat flowers, only in Swarga. And Indra used to give a garland to Darshan Maharaj. And he feeling so, oh. And after the ceremony over, the dancing, singing over, Darshan Maharaj used to come back and he used to be showing his garland to his queens. How many queens he had? How many queens, Darshan Maharaj?
300.
Those who hear my lecture, please don't reply. Those who hear my lectures online, please don't reply because I taught my devotees. But other than that, who don't hear my lectures, any guess?
300.
1,000?
No. That's too many.
55.
2?
Please don't guess.
1999.
You're very close. 360 queens. But prominent were 3 only. Kaushalya, Sumitra and Kakari. So Darshan Maharaj showing his garland. Hey, see, this is from Swarga. And Indra gave me, the king of demigods. Just to impress wives. And they was feeling so proud of Darshan Maharaj. Yes. The glories of our husband, Darshan, is even in heaven, in Swarga. What to speak of this planet Earth? So every time this was happening like this. Once upon a time, while coming down to earth, he left his garland on his seat and he forgot to take the garland. While he's coming down, on the way back to earth, he's thinking, oh, where's my garland? I forgot it on my seat. And he told, we should go back because I have to take the garland and want to show to my queen. When he came there, when he came back to Swarga, Indraloka, he saw some people there. They were cleaning the seat where Darshan Maharaj was sitting, purifying that with so many mantras. When Darshan Maharaj was there, seeing him, they all became nervous. Darshan Maharaj said, what's wrong? Why you all got so nervous? No, Maharaj, how come you back here? They said, what's wrong in that? I was sitting on the seat. He said, yes. I forgot my garland here. Oh, it's just there. But wait a minute. Why are you cleaning this? And purifying this with all paraphernalia? Why are you doing this? They said, oh, how can we say this? So embarrassing. No. Tell me. What's the point? No, you're not going to feel good after hearing this. No, tell me. What's the point? Then they all said, Darshan Maharaj, because you sat on this seat, you became impure. Impure? For me sitting here? How can you say this? It's not me. Your king, Indra, invited me here. He said, that's fine, but so how come I'm impure? They said, because you have no child. And that was like a thunderbolt on his head. It's true. I have no child. And that's why I'm impure. He became so depressed. Totally heartbroken. Even though I have so many queens, I have no child. And he was so sad when he came back to Ayodhya. In his palace, all the queens, like all times, welcomed him. But this time they saw King Dasharatha. It's very sad. Wives asked, what's the matter? Why are you so sad? He said, no, nothing. No, there must be something. Please tell us. No, nothing. I just am very tired. He didn't express anything. And in this way, ministers looking after him, Maharaj, something is there troubling you. Can you please reveal? He said, no, nothing. I think you are bored. Go in forest for some leisure, for some enjoyment. Say, no, I'm okay here. After some days, some weeks, there was a war with a neighboring country, and Darshan Maharaj set up his army, and he won. He won the battle, and his mind got distracted from that words, what he heard in Swarga. But when he came back after that victory, he came back, everywhere was conch blowing, drums beating, and the residents of Ayodhya, they're giving a warm welcome to their king. Oh, you won the battle, like every time. So he was on his elephant, and all his soldiers were walking. So when they came back, Darshan Maharaj said, all my soldiers, now you go back to your homes. Thank you so much. So when they were running back to their respective homes, their parents greeting them by embracing them. All their mother and father. Darshan Maharaj saw this scene, and again he recalled that, oh, I have no son who can welcome me. I have no son who can welcome me like others. Again he became so sad and depressed. He revealed to his ministers that this is the cause of my suffering. I'm not very happy because I have no child. Say, Maharaj, don't worry. Don't worry. Go to forest and have some nice time there. No need to do any official work, nothing. Darshan Maharaj was in forest. And there, Darshan Maharaj was very famous of Shabd Bedi Ban. Means just after hearing a sound from far distance, he throw arrow and kill ferocious animals. Not innocent, decent animals. Ferocious animals like a lion were troubling in the forest. So Darshan Maharaj, he heard a sound like some animal is drinking water, and he shoot arrow. But that arrow hit a boy, a Brahmin boy. There was no animal there, a Brahmin boy. And his name was Shravan Kumar. Shravan Kumar, young boy, teenager, his parents, mother, father, blind, and used to carry them on his palanquin, on his shoulder, and was taking them to all the places of pilgrimage, everywhere. And he's always feeling grateful that, oh, my parents have given me birth. Just like yesterday I was speaking to one devotee. That how much our mothers have given to us. We are always eternally obliged and grateful to them. Because they gave us birth and they tolerated us so much. We pass urine stool on their lap, they clean us. When we cried, they took care of us. Feeding us, giving all good facilities, whatever we want, anytime we want. That's the nature of mother, always giving. So there's one story. Once upon a time, a mother, she's like almost 75, 80 years old. She asked her son, "Oh boy, there is a bird outside, I'm hearing. What is that bird?" Now she got hard of hearing after old age, advanced age. She said, "Mom, it's a crow." "I can't hear you. What was that?" "A crow." "Boy, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. What you said?" "Crow, crow." He yelled, he shouted. mother said, I heard this first time when you said it's pro. I just wanted to test your patience. How much patient are you? I was just testing that. I just asked 3 times and you yelled at me. And if I recall, just to make you learn this word CROW and to make you speak this, you know how many weeks I took to teach you this word and to make you understand what is the meaning of crow and how crow look like, how much tolerant I was for you. You can't even hear me 3 times. I just wanted to test how much tolerant you are, how much tolerance you have. See, that's how. How mothers are so tolerant. It's affection. How much they give us and what we give them in return. Because we now grown up and that's why our life is private, then bye. But when you become mother, then you understand how much my mother had tolerated me, and now I can't even tolerate little something. We have to show that gratitude, thankful to her for giving us a birth in this world and giving so much more. We can see examples, so many mothers here. So, Shravan Kumar, teenager, feeling so much gratitude and feeling obliged that this body is given by my parents and they are blind and they are so religious in nature, they want to go all places of pilgrimage. So it's my duty to take them. So I used to carry on his shoulder, walking, no cars, no trucks, nothing. In those days, walking and taking them to all places of pilgrimage. But at one point, because you're also having stopovers, at one point he kept the pilgrim down. You know, in like, if you say olden days, a bamboo stick, we have 2 ends, and they're having some kind of sitting arrangement and carrying, parents on the shoulder. So he kept them down and used to feed them with fruits and water and all that. Then immediately said, I'm not going to take care of you anymore. I'm tired. If this is my life about, I have my personal life too. How many years I'm going to take care of you like this? Why can't stay in one cottage? He became so upset. Without any cause, without any reason. They didn't say anything. Just out of blue, like that. He started becoming so mean. Then father said, Shravan, oh Shravan Kumar, my son, we understand, we are giving you so much trouble to you. We understand now you're growing. We understand we're giving you troubles. My son, you served us so much. I'm releasing you from this debt. You know, forefather debts, we always have this debt. So I'm releasing you from this debt. You're not indebted to me anymore. You've done a lot for me. So I'm not demanding. But just last request. You served us so many years. Just one more service, last request. Can you please make us cross this river and put us on the other island, the other side? That's all. And then you're free. You can go anywhere you want. He said, okay, that's going to be the last one. After that, I have my own direction to go. I said, yes, that's the last. So he took the pathway, he crossed river, and when he came to the other part of the land, he kept there. Then he thought, what nonsense I was thinking? What nonsense I was thinking? I was thinking to leave my parents like that in this state. They are the one who gave me everything, and now I'm becoming like this. It's so weird. But why I got that kind of ill thoughts? Why became like that? I don't understand. Father, I'm so sorry. Oh my mother, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, please forgive me. I'm not going to leave you ever. You give me this life. My life belongs to you. I will serve you throughout your life. But why this thought? Father said, I knew this. I knew this. You're going to change. He said, can you describe, Father, why I was like that? He said, yes. The territory, the influence of the king falls on the territory. If the king is irreligious, impious, then the land also get contaminated and the subjects also get ill thoughts and ill intentions. So the territory there was impious. That's why I requested you to please cross this river and put me in that land, because we are in now in this land where the king is Dasharatha Maharaj. And it's a pious, religious, very famous, and Maryada, full of etiquette. And that's why now your concepts are clear. He said, I'm so sorry, Father. Mother said, Shravan Kumar, I'm very thirsty, boy. Can you get me some water? He said, of course, Mother. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to say this again. And she got like, oh, so emotional. Please give me water. I'm so thirsty. So Shravan Kumar, he came to river to get some water for his parents. And Darshan Maharaj thought it was some animal. And from very far distance, miles far, he heard a noise, a sound. And he just figured out this is some animal, because in forest, and he should not have far distance. And hit Shravan Kumar. Totally pierced his chest. And then he called out, And Darshan Maharaj heard this, oh, it's not animal. Looks like some boy, screaming, shouting. So he wasn't a horse. And he came running. And he saw a Brahmin boy having Brahmin thread, a Brahmin boy. Oof! He got so much in shock. Killing a Brahmin? No one can tolerate this. No one can tolerate this. If a Brahmin curse, even Krishna, even Lord, even Mahaprabhu can't revert that. He accepts the curse of Brahmin. Mahaprabhu accepted the curse of Brahmin. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Navdeep is very chanchal, very restless boy, Nimai, always playing here and there. So Brahmins taking bath in Ganga and they're chanting their Gayatris. Mahaprabhu as Nimai go deep into water and pull their legs. And they think this is crocodile. And they get so scared. And Mahaprabhu is doing this, troubling them so much. Because he's Lord, that is his sweet pastimes. But Brahmins, they don't know who Mahaprabhu is. So they take their Brahmin thread and curse Nimai. They curse Nimai. And Mahaprabhu accepted that curse. Actually, this is just a pastime. He wanted to get this curse. Otherwise, who can curse the Lord? But the point here is, even Bhagwan, even Lord, he can't revert the curse. He has to accept the curse of a Brahmin. But has to be pure Brahmin, not just by God. What is the meaning of Brahmin? Brahmin means one who is always absorbed in Brahm, means the Lord. One is constantly absorbed in Lord, that's called Brahmin. So that kind of, that status of Brahmin. Understand? Just like in Bhagavatam, Raugan and Jad Bharat in Srimad Bhagavatam. Jad Bharat, Raugan, the king, on a palanquin, with 4 people carrying him on the palanquin. In those days, that was a system. And King Raugan was going to Kapil Bhagwan to hear some philosophy, Harikatha. So 4 persons were carrying him. 4 people were carrying him on the palanquin, but one got sick. And the 3 of them said to king, "Oh, the 4th one is sick, so what shall we do?" He said, "Just get someone else. Don't delay." And they saw Jad Bharat. He's just lying on the ground. And these 3 people, means the personal guards of the king, they said, "Hey, come here. You have to lift this palanquin." And Jad Bharat was like, Jad means inert. He never used to reply anyone. He was always Jad. Not saying a single word to anyone. Whoever abused him or anything, he just always, because he's always absorbed in love. Listen, hold this palanquin. And he said, "Okay." And they're moving. When they're walking, everyone, because that's the style. If 4 people holding that palanquin, their feet has to be together. Huh?
Synchronized.
Synchronized. Yeah, teach me English. The movements have to be synchronized. But Jad Bharat, he was very careful and aware of, even the ants are walking, ants are moving, and he has to take care of stepping over the ants. He was taking care of that. So that's why it was not getting synchronized. And in this way, the king in the palanquin is getting hit. "What is this nonsense? I will punish you." 3 of them, they said, "It's not us, Maharaj, the new one." It's just the new one. And Rogan, he, like in the mood of chastisement, he said, "Hey, look like you're skinny," sarcastic on him, because Jad Bharat was huge, heavy body. "Oh, look like you're so skinny, you look so weak. I think you cannot lift your own self. How can you lift the palanquin?" Just first time in his life, Jad Bharat spoke while hearing this. Before that, never. He was always quiet. Because he's thinking speaking makes everything difficult. If you speak sweet words, "Oh, you're so nice, you're so polite," feels so good to the heart. Say, "You stupid, you nonsense." Speaking can create wars. Speaking can create love. So he never used to say any single word to anyone, just quiet. First time he spoke, when the king from the palanquin shouted at him, "Looks like you're weak. You can't even take care of your body. What to speak of taking palanquin?" And Jad Bharat said, "Who is carrying who?" There is a figure of clay in the palanquin, and there's a figure of clay holding that palanquin. We all are just clay. And Rogan heard this. This is not ordinary answer. This body is what? It's just dust. It's not ordinary answer. We see. When he looked, he saw Brahman thread. Oh, Jad Bharat jumped from his palanquin. He said, "Sorry." And what he said there? "Naham shanke suraj varjam natrakas shulam nayamasya danda." He said, "I'm not scared of the thunderbolt of the Indra. I'm not scared of the trident of Shiva. I'm not scared of the punishment of Yamaraj, the king of death. I'm only scared of the curse of a Brahmin." How he compared the curse of a Brahmin? He said, "I'm not scared of trident of Shiva," which is, you know how powerful it is. "The thunderbolt of Indra or the punishment of Yamaraj. I'm only scared of the curse of Brahmin." So everyone is aware. The kings, they are aware of the curse of Brahmins, so they're always giving respect to Brahmins. So answer to your question, the Brahmins were doing the installation, but because he's the king, he was only participating in that puja, in that offering. He's not doing the installation.
Ah,
The Brahmins are chanting and they did everything, but he just, as a king, participating because the king has to come
sure.
participating in that installation.
But as you mentioned, the Brahmin, real Brahmin,
Yeah, yeah.
Brahm realized, not simply.
That is
Think
right.
about
Who's
that
going to tell?
later.
Yes. So, when Darshan Maharaj saw the Brahmin boy got killed by my arrows, he was so shocked, crying and weeping. I'm so sorry. Who are you? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. It's my mistake. It's my mistake. I'm so sorry. Asking forgiveness. Then Shaman Kumar said, "Oh Darshan Maharaj, I'm a Brahmin. My name is Shravan. And today you killed me. With one arrow, you killed 3 people. Because I'm going to leave my body. And by hearing this, my parents, they're also going to leave their body. They can't live without me. But I'm devoted to my parents. They're my worshipable. I'm leaving my body in few minutes. But I have one request. They're very thirsty. Can you take this water and offer to my parents?" That's all. And by saying so, he left his body. Darshan Maharaj totally broken. What I did. What I did. So much repentance in his heart. So much repentance. And he wanted to fulfill this last wish of a Brahmin boy. So he grabbed some water and came. When he started coming close to the parents, they heard. He said, "Boy, why you delayed? What happened? Are you good? Are you okay?" The father said, "It's not. I'm blind, but I can hear. This is not the moment of my boy. Someone else is here. Who are you?" Then Darshan Maharaj said, "I'm the king of this place. My name is Dashrath." "Oh, Maharaj Dashrath. Oh, we are so lucky to have you here. We can't see you. We heard your glory so much." They started appreciating him, glorifying him. Darshan Maharaj said, "But I'm so sad. I'm here just to ask forgiveness from you." He said, "Why? What happened?" And he explained. He described what happened. "Your son got killed by me." Mother heard this. "What? My son got killed?" And she immediately left her body. Just by hearing this. And the father said, "Darshan Maharaj, you broke my heart today. Because my son died, my wife died. What I have to do in this world alone, being blind? No, I'm going to take care of you." "No, Darshan Maharaj, this pain in my heart. You can't cure that pain. My everything is finished. I'm going to leave my body, but before that, I'm going to curse you. As I'm leaving this body in separation of my son, one day you're going to leave this body in separation of your son." And he died. Darshan Maharaj got a curse of a Brahmin. When he heard this curse, although he was repenting, crying and weeping, but a smile came on his face. Because the curse of Brahman never goes in vain. And what the curse said? You will die in the separation of your son. That means he's going to have a son now. He came back and discussed this with his Gurudev, Vashishta, everything. "Gurudev, what is my repentance? I did this." So, he followed some process of repentance. Yeah. And then Guru Vashishta, he arranged a ceremony, a yajna. It's called Putra Yashti Yajna, to get a son. But the priest of that yajna, he said it's supposed to be celibate, brahmachari, and very high class priest. Mantras are powerful, fire is powerful, ingredients can be pure, but the priest who chanting the mantras should be very powerful to accomplish everything. The most important part. So, who can be that priest? Vasishtha said, Shringi Rishi, who is always and always absorbed in the Lord, but it's so difficult to get him. But if you go there and perform austerities, maybe he get pleased by you. Darshan Maharaj said, I can do anything. So he was there and Shringi Rishi was in meditation. And Darshan Maharaj there also performing severe penances and austerities there to please him. When he opened his eyes, he said, "Oh king, how come you're here?" Then Darshan Maharaj said, I have a request. Please can you perform a yajna? I want to get a son. He said, I don't get involved in all this material affairs. But Vasishtha told me, Guru Vasishtha told me. When he heard about Guru Vasishtha told me, he got a little convinced. Finally he brought him in Ayodhya. And Shringi Rishi he performed the yajna. Big yajna. And from the yajna, a divine personality appeared from that yajna, carrying charu, like a sweet rice in his hands. A divine sweet rice. When he appeared, everyone saw this. Oh, wow. Divine personality. They paid obeisances to him and he handed over this charu to Gurudeva Vasishtha, not to Darshan Maharaj. To Gurudeva Vasishtha. You decide what to do. I'm handing over to you. This is your responsibility. And then he disappeared. Guru Vasishtha, he handed over this to Darshan Maharaj. Oh, so here is the fruit of your austerities. You can distribute this amongst your wives. Darshan Maharaj was so happy, so happy. So he came to his wife, Kaushalya, the first wife, and gave 50% of that sweet rice to Kaushalya. Then he gave 50% to his third wife, Kakai, because Kakai was very beautiful and he was like so much attached to her, possessive about her. He gave 50%, but not to the middle wife. 50 to her, 50. But these three queens was so much close friendship with each other, so close, not like any jealousy mood. Very close, like considering each other as sisters, and we all are here to serve our king. That was only intent. No jealousy, hatred. So Kaushalya and Kakai, they both gave 25% of their portion to Sumitra, and they all ate that. 3 of them. And by eating that, we got pregnant. Darshan Maharaj was so happy to seeing all of my wives, 3 of them, they're showing the symptoms of pregnancy. And he's so glad, so restless. When I'm going to get sons? When I'm going to get sons? Oh, what to speak of one? My 3 wives got pregnant because it's distributed amongst 3. Waiting and waiting and waiting, restless, taking care of his wife so nicely. Then, on Ram Navami day, the appearance of Lord Ram, a messenger came, a maid servant from Mother Kaushalya, bringing a good news to Darshan Maharaj. Darshan Maharaj, congratulations. Queen Kaushalya has given birth to a beautiful boy. Darshan Maharaj, what? And he gave his earrings. sorry, he gave his necklace. He gave his necklace. Not ordinary necklace, diamond necklace. Rich king. Then another maidservant came from the chambers of Kakai. Darshan Maharaj, congratulations. Queen Kakai has given birth to a boy. Darshan Maharaj is so happy. He again gave another necklace. Then another news came from Sumitra. Darshan Maharaj, double congratulations. Queen Sumitra has given birth to twins. Then he gave 2 earrings. Oh, fully endowed with jewels. He was so happy. I got 4 sons. And he started giving so much charity. Brahmins, serving everyone. And then name ceremony. Vashishta, Guru Vashishta was invited to give name ceremony. So 3 mothers carrying 4 children. And seeing the boy on the lap of Mother Kaushalya, Guru Vashishta said, so beautiful boy, Kamal Lochan. Kamal Lochan means lotus eye. His name going to be Ram. Why Ram? It's not just randomly choosing Ram. Because all devotees, Ram means Raman. All devotees wanders in their mind all the time on this personality. That's why his name is going to be Ram. जिनमें सब ऋषि मुनि और भक्त रमन करेंगे इसलिए इनका नाम राम. All the rishis, all the munis, all the devotees raman in him, wanders in him. The word wander in Hindi means raman, and that's why his name is Ram. Then seeing the boy in the lap of Kakai, Vashishta Muni said, his name is Bharat. Bharat means Bharan Poshan, means nourish. One who is going to nourish all the sadhakas and all the devotees with bhakti. So that word nourish in Hindi means Bharan. And that's why his name is going to be Bharat. One is going to nourish all devotees with his affection. And now 2 twins. Vashishta is trying to see a young, fiery boy. Said, oh, his name will be Lakshman. Lakshman means one who is going to teach everyone what is your Lakshya. Lakshya means what is your goal of your life. What is the goal of life? The goal of life in Hindi called Lakshya. And that's why his name is Lakshman. That means Guru. Guru is the one who gives us the goal of our life. And the 4th boy, Shatrugana. Shatru means enemies. One who is going to Daman, kill.
Sorry.
One who is going to kill the enemies in bhakti. Kill the enemies in bhakti means? What are the enemies in bhakti? What are the enemies? Lust, anger, greed, envious. So one who is going to Daman means kill those enemies. Shatrugana. Darshan Maharaj so happy. Playing with 4 boys all the time. He forgot everything else. His world is those 4 boys. That's his love. His parental love. You know, with 4 boys all the time. Playing with them. Climbing on the shoulder. Right. And especially he was so much attached with Ram. Ram, Ram. Day and night chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. And one day, when they grew up, Guru Vashishta told Darshan Maharaj, now it's time for the boys to learn. Send them to Gurukul. Oh no, I don't want to leave my sons. I'm so attached with them. I'm most attached with Ram, but also with others. Please don't make Gurukul here in the palace. Guru Vasishtha said, no, it's not possible. They have to go out. Gurukul standard. I want to make them strong and hard. Because their life is starting now. Don't make them weak and emotional. Give them training to become strong. Because who knows what's going to happen in future. I want to create that strong foundation for them. So send them to Gurukul. It's my request. Dasharatha Maharaj was shattered. But what to do? Gurudev said this. He has to obey. So 4 boys dressed themselves as brahmacharis, saffron cloths. Where they going to eat? We don't know. No supply food from the palace. They have to eat like all other brahmacharis. Whatever remnants, whatever dry, stale, whatever is there. Make them strong. Where they going to sleep? On a mattress? No mattress. On the floor. Strong brahmachari. And Darshan Maharaj, no, my boys are very soft. They can't. But Vasishtha said, no, Darshan Maharaj, believe. They're going to learn so much from you. Please don't stop. Keep your emotions aside. They're going to come back with so much love. I'm going to give them so many teachings and how to even shoot arrows, archery. The 4 boys in their saffron cloths. Now they have to survive on begging alms. So charity starts from home. They came to their mothers. Kaushalya Sumitra Kakai like this. Bhikshan Dehi, Bhikshan Dehi. Oh mother, give me Bhiksha. This is how you have to survive now. Begging alms. Can't wear shoes. Barefoot. And mothers, while handing over some rice to Ram, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughan, crying and weeping. Oh my sons. Vasishtha Muni said, no, boss, enough. No emotions here. Let them be strong. And 4 boys with Vasishtha going to Gurukul and all the residents of Ayodhya watching this. Darshan Maharaj is crying and weeping, mothers are crying, the whole Ayodhya is crying. They are in Gurukul. Every day Darshan Maharaj, Vasishtha giving them lessons and they are learning. Whatever they are hearing, immediately remembering that. Of course they are Bhagwan. Yeah. Taking bath in cold, in river, going out, begging alms. Can't survive on comforts and luxuries from the palace, no supply from there. And sleeping on the floor. That Lord who always sleep on Shesha. Shesh means? Who is Shesh?
Ananta Shesh.
Ananta Shesh. With so many hoods. Who is so soft. More than mattress. The Lord who used to sleep on Shesh today, he is sleeping on the ground. And Mother Earth feeling romanch. Romanch?
Pleasure?
Huh?
Pleasure?
Not pleasure. Means hair standing on end.
Yeah, romance accomplished her. Yeah.
Yes. She's feeling, I'm so happy today. My Lord, to whom I always praying at His lotus feet, is lying on me. He's giving me opportunity to serve. In this way, Vasishtha also teaching them how to shoot arrows. One-pointed. They learned so much. When they came back, Dipavali, lighting lamps, every house, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan coming back, and there was a big celebration, fireworks, big celebration, and Darshan Maharaj seeing from far distance, my boys are coming back, just learning. They look so handsome, they look so strong, they're grown up, they're tall. Even though they're young in age, but they're so tall now. Because of they did so much hard work. They used to cut wood. Wood built.
Nice.
Strong. Very strong. And when the 4 boys came, they first pay obeisances to the land of Ayodhya. That's the land of our ancestors. Ram is so very grave and his movements are so soft. His speaking is so soft. He paid obeisances to the land. And then he came to mothers, paid obeisances. All 3 mothers embraced each one of them with so much love and affection. Tears came from their eyes. And then he came to Darshan Maharaj. Darshan Maharaj embraced 4 of them together. Oh, my sons, finally you are back. He was so emotional. And then again, day and night speaking with them, speaking with them, speaking with them. And then one day, another guru came, Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra came. Darshan Maharaj gave warm welcome. I'm so fortunate you came in my kingdom. How can I serve you? Vishwamitra said, Darshan Maharaj, I'm here for something. I have a project. He said, yes, please. I can do anything for you. I can give my life to you. He said, but before I ask, you have to give a sankalpa. Sankalpa means promise. Very clever. Because if you give promise and you don't fulfill that promise, then it's so many reactions. And that's known in their dynasty. Raghukul Reet Sada Chali Ai Pran Jai Par Vachan Na Jai. How to say this? That's their tradition in this dynasty starting from Raghu. Raghukul Reet Sada Chali Ai. Everyone is known about their glories of their dynasty. Whatever promise they have taken, all these kings, they never broke the promise, never break the promise. It's known for everyone. So Vishwamitra said, you have to promise. And Darshan Maharaj took water in his hand and he promised, yes, I'm not going to take my words back. Now please tell me, how can I serve you? It's a great fortune to serve you. What is the meaning of service? Not that, oh, why I'm got this service. It's like, it's not a thunderbolt on your head. Service means, I'm fortunate that Gurudev has chose me for this service. I'm fortunate. One should feel grateful. Not Guru has to feel grateful and obliged. Oh son, oh my daughter, oh you have done this for me. Totally wrong. After receiving order, a disciple is supposed to feel gratitude. Show that gratitude and gratefulness. Finally, I got some service which is going to take me to Golok, back to Krishna. With this some small little service, I can engage my energy, my life, my body, my mind, my words, my possession, whatever. I'm offering to Krishna. Otherwise, I would have enjoyed with this. Otherwise, my family would have wasted this. Finally, it's going in the service of Krishna. It's not about wealth only, it's about body also. It's about words and mind and everything. You know? My Gurudev used to say, the day when you realize this, you can't stop your tears. Remember your Gurudev that he chose you for this seva. You feel gratitude. You feel obliged. Yes, I'm so lucky. Among so many, he chose me. That's the point. So Darshan Maharaj, he said, yes, please bless me that opportunity of service. How can I serve you? Then Vishwamitra said, I'm doing a great yajna, a big, huge yajna, which is going to last months. Why the yajna? To benefit the masses. So when rishis, when they're doing yajna, it's not for their any personal benefits. They were doing this for the welfare of everyone. So I'm getting some troubles and problems in this yajna. Some demons are attacking. They're throwing stool, urine, blood, because demonic people. We can see, we can relate very easy what's happening nowadays. Yeah? Sadhus, they're trying to deliver everyone, and the demonic people, they're trying to throw impurities in that yajna. I want to contaminate everything. So Vishwamitra said, those demons, they're troubling me so much. I can kill them just by uttering my mantra. I'm very powerful. But because I'm doing this yajna, I cannot do this. I cannot do any violence. Because then I will not get the fruit of the yajna, and the fruit goes to the whole kingdom, the whole people. So I can't do this. Therefore I'm here requesting you, can you give me your son Ram and Lakshman to kill those demons? I want to take them with me. No, no, no. Please don't say this. Please don't say this. Darshan Maharaj never got complete union with Ram all the time. There was meeting and separation, union and separation. They went to Gurukul, separation. And Darshan Maharaj feeling separation, crying and weeping. Ram not feeling separation from Darshan Maharaj. No. This is not Radha Krishna pastime where both are feeling separation. It's not Sita Ram. It's Darshan Maharaj. He is feeling separation, not Ram so much. Darshan Maharaj, please. I can't take my words back. But please don't do this. I received my sons after a long time. I can go with you. I'm still powerful. I'm not old. I can kill demons. Vishwamitra said, no, Darshan Maharaj. I know. There's some purpose behind this. I want to take this up. And Vishwamitra, Darshan Maharaj, weeping and crying, fall on the ground unconscious, can't even hear this. He fell on the ground unconscious, can't even hear this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Vishwamitra became angry and upset. So Darshan Maharaj, you're ruining the name of your dynasty. Because you gave me promise. No one in your ancestors, all these kings, never ever done this. How can you do this? You gave me promise. I'm helpless. Then his ministers came, Maharaj, don't worry, let them go. They're going to learn so much from Vishwamitra. So much. And finally, Ram and Lakshman, they called upon, and Darshan Maharaj said, go to forest. Ram and Lakshman in the forest with kingly prince attire, bow and arrow, ornaments, everything. And Vishwamitra taking them to the forest. And there they saw a demon, a witch called Taraka. Huge body, impure. Taraka means impure. Putna means impure, contaminated. She used to eat human beings in the forest. The Vishwamitra killed her. And they are like tiny small boys, and Taraka is like touching sky. So big. Lakshman saw this book. This is mountain. Goodness, this mountain. And they're shooting arrows, and Taraka is holding these arrows like a sesame seed. What is this? For her, this was nothing. She wanted to devour them. But then Ram, what he learned from Guru Vasishtha, he invoked special weapons with a mantra, divine arrows, weapons, and then he shoot Taraka. Taraka got killed, flat on the ground. In Krishna Leela, he killed Putana, and in Ram Leela, he killed Taraka. Means avidya, ignorance, to be killed prior to anything else. Ignorance. Tarka and Putna represent ignorance, avidya. Tarka got killed. Yeah. And in this way, many other pastimes. It's already time now. We're going to continue tomorrow, if you like to hear. It's beautiful stories.
Yes.
We born and raised hearing these stories from 5 years old. I don't know about now, but years back. Even a 6-year or 7-year young boy can tell whole Ramayana. Yeah. Very famous in India. But simple journal Ramayana, not philosophical part. But when you take shelter of Gurudev, Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharyas, then you get insight of Ram Leela. Insight. Not just journal. So many people, they don't even know the philosophical part. They just know the pastime, journals. But when we hear the philosophical part, it's so deep. Why Ram did this? Why he did that? Why Ravan kidnapped Sita? What she was doing there? Who was Ravan? Very powerful demon. Not ordinary. You know, I was in Australia a few years back. I was speaking Ram Leela, then one person who runs a radio, what do you call it?
Sure.
A radio show. He invited me. Can you please come to my show tomorrow morning? I'm going to interview for 30 minutes. I said, any specific question? No. At the spot. I was a little nervous. First time in radio, the whole country is going to hear this. So I was there, okay. I was thinking, yes, Gurudev ki jai. Whatever comes, I'll speak philosophy. So first question is said, general question, not philosophical. He said, what do you have to speak about, what do you have to say about the bad people, the terrorists we see in this world? They just kill and shoot everyone. I said, these terrorists, these people are bogus, fake terrorists. They're not even bona fide ones. Then he didn't expect you to answer. Then he said, so can you name some bona fide terrorists? A powerful one? I said, yes. I said, in Satyuga, there was 2 powerful demons, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. They were not hiding. They were not hiding. They openly showing their terror and their influence. Openly. They were not hiding. They're not just hiding and shooting and you run away from police. No, they're openly. And so powerful. Ooh. Earth is trembling. Earth used to tremble. Directions. Demigods. How many million demigods? 33 million demigods tremble to hear their names. The constellations, the stars tremble. Ocean used to tremble hearing the name Hiranyakashipu, the best terrorist in Satyuga. And in Treta Yuga, Ravan and Kumbhakarna. So powerful. Openly crime, no hiding. Openly, and so powerful. You know, like I have a cushion here to place my. There was a cushion. Yes. To place my feet. Ravan used to place his feet on the death, the deity of death, like this.
Yamaraj?
No,
No, Ravana used to place his feet on Yamaraj?
no Yamaraj.
I thought-
Death.
Oh, death.
Yes. Death was under his feet. Imagine. That was his question.
And
then the
and
planets.
stairs, the planets, right?
And yet, when Ravana was challenging everybody came to Yamaraj. And Death joined Yamaraj. And Yamaraj could defeat him, and a voice came. And Death also, and a voice came, do not do. This is not for you. So Yamaraj stopped fighting and then left with Death. So they actually could defeat Ravana, but they didn't.
They can't. At that point, they can't.
Huh. He's grown more strong.
And this, what do you call it? Gravity? Astrological chart, he has many houses.
Yes.
What are those planets?
Grahas.
Houses, the baths. The baths are the houses.
No. The
Planets.
planets
The
there in
planets,
those houses?
the planets are the rishis.
The
The planets for the
constellations.
grahas.
Constellations
Grahas.
there.
Oh, the nakshatras.
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 What's the English word for that?
No, nakshatras.
Constellation
Moon,
house.
moon
Stars.
mansions.
Lunar mansion.
Moon mansion.
Lunar
The
mansion.
nakshatras there.
The lunar mansion.
Because of that, they sit in houses and they give us prosperity and troubles, right?
Yes.
But Ravan kidnapped them, arrested in his palace.
Oh.
And he he used to tell them, sit in that house, all favorable house, ordering them. They have no independence. He arrested all of them.
Wow.
When Ravan walked in the room where they got arrested, they all trembling. Demigods, Indra, trembling for Ravan. So powerful. And he was performing austerities. And he lifted the Kailash hill where she was sitting. He lifted like this.
Oh my God.
Yes. And she was
Put his foot down.
put his
yeah.
foot down. How dare can he move? This is my house. You got all booze from me, and now you lifting me up. He said, "You are more powerful. I'll show my power."
1,000 years. No?
Huh?
Ravana was trapped there for 1,000 years.
There are many details into that. So she was telling how you showing your power, see my power, see my strength, and he stepped like this. And Ravan cannot lift Kailash anymore. But she was very powerful. So when he is performing so big austerities, and she was like, "What do you want?" Then he said, "I want to become immortal." Forget it. You can't. Huh?
He's like, I'm not even immortal.
She was.
Oh, no, Brahmin, sorry.
This Brahma, he said. So, I can't give you this food. Something else, they say, I can't be killed by demigods, demons, snakes, Gandharvas. They listed everything. Shiva said, okay. Done? Yes, I'm happy. Then Shiva asked this question. You mentioned, in the list you said demons, demigods, snakes, all that. But you didn't mention human beings. And Rama said, what human being can do to me? I can just crush them like this. What human beings can do? If demigods and demons cannot do anything to me. That was a loophole. And that's why Ram is enacting human-like pastime. Because he's to kill Ravan. Even though he's Lord, but a promise, I'm not going to transgress human-like pastimes. I'll be in the boundaries of human-like pastime. That's why. This is one of the reasons, not the complete reason. He's showing so much etiquette. Even crossing river. Oh, river. I'm going to cross over you. Please forgive my offense. Oh, ocean. Please, I want to go to Lanka. And Ram is sitting in fasting, and fasting is so many days because he want to please the deity of ocean, Varunadeva. And he's not showing up. He's not showing up. And Ram is sitting in austerity, fasting because he want to cross ocean. What is this? When Ram can come from his spiritual world to here without any restrictions, can't he just cross our ocean 3-4 miles? What is showing my means I can't transgress human like pastimes. And Lakshman became angry and upset. He took his bow and arrow. Hey, ocean, I'm going to dry you up. What do you think? My brother is in austerity, performing austerity to cross you, and you're so arrogant, you're not even coming up. Come and pay obeisance. And he's trembling. Ram said, Lakshman, quiet. You're very fiery. It's quiet, relax. We can't do this. So sober. So that's, I said, Ravan and Kumbhakarna, who can be more big deal, terrorists than them. And then in Kali Yuga, Shishupal and Dantavakra. Openly, directly, criticizing, abusing the Lord. Abusing the Lord. I said, nowadays, they're hiding and doing things. They're not openly. And how many people knows them, or how many people get terrified by them? Few, handful. But they were like terrifying the whole universe. So they're bona fide ones. These are fake ones. Gaur Premanandi. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Priya. Krishna is sad being alone here. He needs Radharani. Then it's complete. He's feeling incomplete.
Pick one out in India for us.
So now you have to arrange Radharani for Krishna.
I will. Yes.
He wants Radharani. This picture, he's managing
Trying.
They're in separation.
Yeah.
Separation.
Mahaprabhu? No.
He's managing somehow with picture, but he wants Radharani next to him. He's feeling separation. Don't make him more separation, because in separation you get restless. You also want union now. So arrange a Radharani for Krishna.
Yes.
He'll be so
Okay.
happy.
I'd be happy
You
to.
give me the best gift. You're giving Radharani to me. That's the best
Aww.
gift to Krishna. Hare Krishna. What's the name of this gift?
Marangopal. I know. Well, he's very youthful without his. I dress him like that. So.
But when Radha is going to come, then his name will be Madan Mohan.
Jai. Jai.
Radha Madan Mohan ki.
Jai.
Radha Rani ki.
Jai.
He's crying and weeping. Radhe, please
Oh.
come. Radha, please come. Don't put him sad.
Okay.
Make him happy by bringing Radha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you for all coming. Yes, thank you. Some kirtan. Oh, and reminder.